Welcome to SRPG Plus. Today we're just talking about the lit Pokemon Direct that showed off Gen 8 finally. Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. We finally got the title. We've seen the starters. Time to just jump right in. We're kind of doing a little breakdown of what we saw and just kind of analyzing all the information that's been given, just trying to probe for more. Diesel, take it away.
So we start off with the location of the whole new area. It's always great to see a new generation of Pokemon come, and now we get the Galar region. You know, people were speculating before that it was going to be like a London style of architecture, and it kind of shows that way. It looks like UK upside down in a way, and you can see the nods to Big Ben and the vast countrysides that they have in just the whole area. It's really cool. I really like the picture of the mountain that they have, and just like the
on the region map.
Yeah, that's
I did too.
It was super cool.
Yeah, and then let's get into the visual style. This was a hot topic. Everyone was super worried where they were like, is it going to be Let's Go? Is it going to be... We want it to be something like Yokai Watch 4, a.k.a. Shin Megami Tensei 5, inside joke. And yeah, so the Direct starts off with the cinematic view of the Galar region and what appears to be the starting town for the Sword and Shield games. It pans to a house and shows the player little character. And, this is the best a Pokemon game has looked. Like, Let's Go looked great. Definitely we wanted more. And I feel like this has delivered on the more for right now. I bet the next one will look even doper when they have more time to work on the Switch and whatever comes after, since it's console-level hardware. The people have realistic feet and thighs. They aren't bobbleheads anymore. I feel like the art style is fully fleshed out and just an upgrade. The different locations they teased looked amazing. It appeared to start with a European countryside-inspired area. It briefly showed an ominous forest that was cast in fog. So perhaps there's really in-depth weather effects. Like I saw rain, I saw snow. Yeah, and they showed a train. They showed like a train in the big huge city, but then there's like train tracks on the region map that kind of looked like they were gearing off. And is this going to be like Gen 2, where we can go to another region? That would be insane if they were able to manage that in this game. Maybe not, but I'm going to be hopeful. Yeah, so during the part where they show the front of the gym in that one big city, looks like a Leaf gym. And they say it later, but at that point when they show that visual, it's like, okay, that's pretty much confirmation that there's going to be a gym. And one thing I'm working on, one thing I'm thinking of is, like, will Poke Rides or, like, the other HM replacements interact? Like, what is that going to look like in this game? Will we just be riding the Pokemon to do everything that we need them to do in the HM sense? And also, I wanted to point out, in that area of the Direct, like, where there was a gym, there was a rock that had this really strange marking on it. Later, they even show, kind of, like, crop circles and this really weird, like, ancient man design, so that'll probably be really tied to the lore. And at the end of the game, there was like this dude who looked like he was about to go play some football, and he was in a jersey walking out. The jersey, to be honest, looked really trash. He looked kind of lame. I thought he looked like a bitch, but otherwise, like, it looked like it could be the Elite Four. I don't know. And also they showed off mines, a snow mountain, like just some really cool looking places.
The visual styles that they showed off and the areas that were shown were super awesome. And since Pokemon Let's Go started back in November of 2018, people have feared that a majority of the mechanics that are present in Let's Go would go into regular Pokemon games.
Yep.
But thankfully that isn't the case. You know, it shows the player character walking through set areas with grass, with random encounters. You even see the Pikachu encounter, which I thought was sick. It just looked so awesome. Honestly, you see so many different Pokemon like Hoot Hoot, Tyranitar, Flygon. Munchlax looks sick, just chilling in the house. I can't wait to see, like, just trainers in general with their Pokemon out. I really, like we say, man, we got to see more Pokemon out in the wild and just be able to see it that way.
Let's go spoiled us.
It really did, but, we gotta have random encounters. It's an actual RPG, it's gotta work in that sort of way, especially just, shiny hunting and stuff like that in Pokemon games. It is a whole different plethora of just experience, and it takes so much more time to do that, and to take that kind of commitment away and be able to like trade Pokemon between other gens. Normally you can't trade downwards, but either way, I feel like it's really good that they're bringing it back to the original roots of the game itself and keeping it that way. Otherwise, I feel like it would really just mess up the competition, you know, of the game. And I really hope that the competitive side of this game goes really well. And it looks super clean with the trainer battles in general. They look super awesome, and I just can't wait to get my hands on the game. And I can't wait to get my hands on the starters either. We get super sick cutscenes that show off the Big Ben Tower and every single one of the starters. He shows the fire type running across some machinery, Scorbunny, the fire type rabbit Pokemon. So sick. Next they show off the water type to put out the embers that Scorbunny caused, and the water lizard. It looks so sick.
He's my favorite. I just want to throw that out there.
Definitely. He also seems to have like a camo ability, so it's going to be a super cool Pokemon still, hopefully. He has a skill that shows that off in a way. They even call him timid in the video. His name is Sobble. And then afterwards, Sobble runs away and hears a loud noise, and it's caused by the grass starter, Grookey. It's a brass chimp, currently a lot of fan favorites. I think it looks super cool. I really am torn between Scorbunny and Grookey. Honestly, I think those two Pokemon are super sick.
I think Scorbunny's super sick, but I just gotta go with my boy. What's it? Sobble. Sobble, he like... And then he looked like he threw up a sign at, like right after he like did his little thing. He like threw up these twos to look like C's. It was wild.
I really wonder what he's gonna look like
when he's evolved.
Definitely, because he is definitely probably gonna change the most out of all of the starters. I expect. But I really can't wait to see all of the evolutions that they have, and in general, just all the Pokemon that are gonna be showing up are gonna be really cool to see, especially like legendaries and pseudo legendaries and stuff like that, and seeing what
all facts,
like what the new Tyranitar or Dragonite Pokemon is, you know.
Yep. Oh, I did want to say while you're talking about Scorbunny, I saw a leak today that was on Reddit that like kind of teased what looked like it could have been a design concept that someone found, and it looked like her ears turned into like kind of rockets, and she's like looked like she like kind of was like a jet on the back of her head, like on the evolved form. And she had like kind of like a... He or she had kind of like a slim body.
That Pokemon's gonna be so fast.
Yeah.
That's exactly what that sounds like to me.
Yep.
Volstrax. That's
they
what
they even said it in the in the direct. They said that it was really fast. But at this point, we were informed of the game's title like right when it was wrapping up the direct. Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield, and they let us know that it'll be releasing late in 2019, and that's just in time for the holiday season. So, since we saw this, there's going to be a lot of speculation, predictions, all that jazz.
Well, the first thing that I took from it was just the logos and the Pokemon Sword, Pokemon Shield, and trying to figure out what the next one is going to be. You know, if they make a new... I know that they didn't for Sun and Moon, but...
They just gave it like a sequel kind of
exactly.
thing. Like DLC sequel, Ultra.
Yeah, so they may do something like that, but if they were to make like a whole new game, like how they make Emerald and stuff like that, Crystal, I wonder... I'm trying to figure out what that would be. Like, would they do like another like weapon, or would they do like helmet? Like, I don't... Or helm or something
armor?
like... Yeah, like armor, helm, grab... I saw people say gun.
I did too. That was dumb.
Yeah, it was just a joke probably, but...
No,
yeah.
That's just the internet trolling. That's just
That's
troll.
exactly what it is.
Pokemon title named Pokemon Gun is a troll. That's not a joke. They wouldn't do that.
Pokemon Protect, Pokemon Attack.
Protect.
Pokemon get you with the fucking gat.
Hey, it could go down. It's crazy. Look at Team Rocket.
And that's another thing that's gonna be...
Yeah, we still don't even know who the dudes are, like, or the group is that you're gonna be going against and what their motives are. Like, can't wait to see the legendary introduced. Man, yeah, I just thought this was a really good presentation to get us introduced and hyped. This with the Pokemon, like, Detective Pikachu news the other day. It's been a great week for Pokemon. But yeah, this was SRPG Plus, Kappa Kai.
Diesel D.
Just chilling, talking about the Pokemon news. Peace.